going to share with you the exact 5-step strategy that I use with my clients to get a better night's sleep. How's it going, Absolute Weapons? I'm Phillip Gerard. If you're not sure who I am, I'm a gut health coach and a strength coach, and I help men specifically optimize their digestion, lose fat, and build muscle. If you want to hear more of this content, please hit that subscribe button below. It helps us out more than you know. Now, you might be wondering, what does sleep have to do with gut health, and what does it have to do with strength training? Well, it actually has a lot to do with it. When we sleep, we actually go through our healing phase and we start to repair all of our cells within the body. And so if we're not sleeping well, then obviously our gut health and our training is going to be impacted. But on top of that, if you're not getting a good night's sleep, that's going to impact your body composition. You're going to be holding on to more body fat and losing more muscle mass, and that's the opposite of what we want. You're also going to feel more stressed, and there's a high likelihood that you're going to get sick as well. Plus, if you're only getting 5 hours or less per night, you're going to double your chances of getting things like Alzheimer's later on in life. What was I saying again? Now, just before I get into the exact 5-step strategy that I use with my clients to get a better night's sleep, if you hang around to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you an extra tip for step number 3. So make sure to hang around to the end. Step 1, reset your circadian rhythms or your sleep-wake cycle. The way you can do this, as soon as you wake up in the morning, get out in the sun as early as possible. Get some sun on your skin, on your face, in your eyes. That's going to allow your body to naturally reset its sleep-wake cycle. The way that it does this is it helps to suppress melatonin, which is our sleepy time hormone. So what it's going to do is give you energy during the day, which is great, but it's also going to help you sleep better at night. So make sure you're getting outside as soon as you wake up. Step number 2, set some sleep and wake times. Now, a lot of us have alarms to get us out of bed, but not a lot of us have alarms to get us into bed. Now, you're an adult, I'm not going to tell you when to go to sleep, but you're a fucking adult, so go to bed. So I would set an alarm 1 hour before you're ready to go to sleep, and that's going to help you wind down and get yourself into a nice little sleep routine before you actually do go to sleep. Now, where most people struggle with this is on the weekends. So people want to stay up a little bit later, they want to go out and do their thing. Now, if that's you, well, it's okay to do that on occasion, but what you really want to do is have the same sleep time and same wake time each day and each night. This is going to allow your circadian rhythms once again to reset and get you into a really nice flow and get really good quality sleep. Step number 3, 1 hour before bed, turn off all overhead lights, turn off screens, computers, laptops, iPads. That's right, no more Netflix and chill. The reason for this is because of the blue light from the screen. Now, this blue light is similar to the sun in that it's going to suppress melatonin production, which is our sleepy time hormone, and we don't want that when we're going to bed. It's going to help us fall asleep a lot easier. It's going to help us get into a nice, deep quality sleep. So we definitely don't want these lights in our face at least 1 hour before we're going to sleep. So here I suggest you either read a book, you can meditate, journal, or even speak to your partner, or hey, maybe you might even get a little bit of jiggy jig. Who knows? Step number 4, keep your room dark and cool. So I suggest getting yourself some block-out blinds. These are a really good way to make your room nice and dark. Or you could get yourself a sleep mask. I recommend this one by Manta Ray. I've used this one for many years and it's super comfy. Now, the temperature in your bedroom should be a little bit cooler. So between 17 to 19 degrees Celsius is where you really want to be sitting there. You don't want to be getting too hot during the night and sweating and things like that, but you also don't want to be too cold and freezing as well. So 17 to 19 degrees is a perfect temperature. Step 5, this is the one you're probably not going to like, but go to bed before 10 p.m. each night. Look, I'm not your parents, but if you want a really good quality sleep, I say every hour before midnight of sleep is worth 2. So if you want to wake up refreshed, feeling good, and want to bounce out of bed, this is what's going to be necessary. Get yourself into bed well before 10 p.m. and then wind down for an hour, get some sleep by 10 p.m., wake up at 6 a.m. and you've got yourself 8 hours of quality sleep. So there you have it, the exact 5-step strategy that I use with my clients to get a better night's sleep. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, for sticking around to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus. For step number 3, I mentioned that you don't want to be having any overhead lights on or anything that's going to emit any blue light, like your screen, your phone, anything like that. So what you can do is get yourself a pair of blue light blocking glasses. These are the ones that I recommend from Eternum. I wear these every single night. Now, if you're really struggling and can barely sleep, or you've got really low energy and you're looking to lose some fat, build some muscle, and optimize your digestion, feel free to send me a direct message over on Instagram with the word YouTube, and I'll see if I can help. See you in the next one.